my spirit, I know sometimes I go astray. I am begging for your forgiveness, Lord. I am begging for your forgiveness, Lord. I have come with a remorseful mind. Father, please forgive me. My Father, I am sorry, oh. Daddy, I am sorry, eh. Holy Sado, Holy Sado, Holy Sado, Holy Sado, Holy Sado. Wash me clean, Lord. Do not look upon my sins anymore. Sometimes I go astray. I need you, Lord, to correct my path, to lead me, Daddy, to do your will, and only your will. I don't want sin anymore. I don't want to do those things you don't want, Papa. Give me the strength to practice your gospel, Daddy. My Father, I am sorry, yeah. My Father, I am sorry, yeah. My Father, I am sorry, yeah. Hey.
Welcome back. You're watching Star Cross Television. And on your screen is still the beautiful program Insights Out. Before we went on our short break, we had a brief summary of the BCS, there's no BCS in it, the First Royal Microfinance Bank Limited. I'm not doing this alone. I'm here with Sister Queen Solomon, and in our midst is a representative from the First Royal Microfinance Bank Limited. In our midst is Mr. Briggs
Idarefa.
Mr. Briggs Idarefa, and he's the company secretary and double as the legal officer. You're welcome. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. A very quick one. We will move just straight to the business of the day.
Okay.
I will let Sister Queen go first.
Okay. Firstly, you're welcome. Thank you so much for coming through. So quickly, let us get to know the brief of the bank. Let's get a rundown, like an overview.
Okay. Firstly, First Royal Microfinance Bank. We started in 1992. That's about 32 years ago. Be 33 by May this year.
1992.
Yes.
Wow, that's a
Then
very long time.
Yeah, sure. Then as Mbukwa Area Community Bank,
Yeah.
and later metamorphosed into a microfinance bank sometime in the 2000s.
Sorry, what's the difference between a community bank and
a microfinance bank?
Well, it's a matter of policy from the federal government. The essence of it is to reach out to the financially underserved, the small and medium scale enterprises and those in the rural areas. So the federal government actually introduced the community banking system to service this class of persons. But after a while, they felt it was proper to migrate from the community bank to microfinance banks. So
do we still have community banks?
not anymore. The community banks that we had, most of them are now microfinance banks.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
So as I was saying, we started off in 1992 and then metamorphosed into a microfinance bank. At some point, we became a state microfinance bank, which meant that we could have branches within, more than one branch, but within a specific state, which is Cross River State right now. And currently we have about 5 branches, that's including the head office.
Wow.
We have
here in Cross River State?
Yes, here in Cross River. The one here in Calabar, that's the head office, Chalmers Street, just by this Mbukwa Junction. Then we also have one at 8 Miles. We have one at Akankpa. We have at Ugep, and we also have one at Biakpan. So those are the 5 branches we have, and well, by the grace of the Father, we've been going strong.
Now, what's the structure like? Are they all like the one here at Chamley?
The structures, in terms of physical structures, they are not as, of course this is the head office, there's no way a branch will be as big as the head office, but they have all they need to serve the customers in those areas.
Okay. So how have you, the bank, been able to serve the needs of the society, let's say? Like, okay, since we are just looking Cross River State, looking at Cross River State, how have you been able to do that?
Okay, like I said in my opening remark,
Yeah.
the actual mandate of microfinance banks is to reach out to the active poor, the financially underserved, the small and medium scale
So have
enterprises.
you been able to do that?
Yes, we've been able to do that, but it's always a continuous process. You can never finish that task. You can only achieve milestones after milestones, and by the grace of the Father, we've been able to reach out to a number of areas. In Calabar, for instance, we have the SMEs. Majorly, most of them are traders from the wards and all those markets, and we have our presence there. A lot. I'm sure you won't find more than two or more than one trader in what market that doesn't know about First Royal Microfinance
Wow,
Bank.
that's nice.
So we are that popular. That means at least we've been making impact in our environment.
You mentioned an abbreviation. You say we have the SMEs.
Small and medium scale enterprises.
Okay.
Okay, so we'd like to know what kind of services do you render? Do you give out loans, or it's just more getting cash and opening of accounts?
No. Actually, the kind of services the microfinance banks render now have gone beyond the small things. Fine, we do the small things. We're supposed to do the basics too, like deposit. You can deposit your money.
Yeah.
We can withdraw those traditional banking activities. We do that, and we've gone beyond that too. We offer a variety of services that include loans. We have different variety of loans. The ones business loans. We have the ones for civil servants. We have the ones for traders. We have loans for the farmers, agro-based loans, most of which are insured by the CBN. They will have to come verify that due process was followed before they also give you their own guarantee. That's a CBN guarantee. There are a wide range of services. If you want to leave the loan aspects, we offer special saving services like what we call Save for Christmas, where you save for the entire year and then you're paid a certain percentage. We have Super Kid accounts. If you want to open accounts for your kids, you want to save a number of things. We also have our e-channels. While I was at the RARE, you were talking about our ATM. Yeah. That service is there. You can also open accounts online, fund your accounts online, wherever you are. We have our mobile app running. We are present on USSD. So you can actually run your account.
Running?
Yes, we have our mobile app running.
For both iOS and Android?
Yes.
Wow.
So you can actually access your accounts at the comfort of your homes without necessarily coming into the four walls of the bank.
Okay. So, I don't know, tell me a little about the efficiency of your products. Like, some of these products you've mentioned, like, how efficient are they? Like, if I wanted to make I bank with First Royal Microfinance, right? I know almost every bank in Nigeria do have one network problem or the other sometime, but there was a time I tried making transfer. It was very frustrating. So I don't know, what is the state of your products?
Well, if I would go by your comments or your challenges with transfers, what kind of transfers was it? The normal USSD or mobile transfer?
Okay, I tried getting a mobile app, but I couldn't because I was told there is no that you don't have an app for iOS. There is only an app for Android. So I was using the internet banking system, like go through the website, log in and do that. So that was what I was trying to do. And it just rolled for a long time. Then before I knew it, my money was gone to nowhere, not to the accounts, it just disappeared. So I had to, just like she said when we started, the customer service I know is super because I came that particular day. It was rectified that day. I came. So, but I want to know: has it been improved? Is it,
Certainly.
or apart from that, I know you have other products. How was the efficiency of these products?
Well, the products we have, it depends on the aspect of our products you want me to talk about.
All.
If we're talking about loans, we have a number of loan types. Apart from the usual overdrafts, we have what we call Royal Fast Cash, which is more like a structured overdraft. You pay in not more than 3 installments. You know, the traditional overdraft, you just pay once.
Okay.
We try to break it down to make it lighter for the customer. We have the ABC loans. We have, like I said, we have the agro-based loans.
What's the ABC loan?
ABC loan is more or less like a business loan, a standard business loan.
Okay.
Then we have the agro-based loans for farmers,
Agriculture.
those that are into livestock and farming. We have what we call Royal Bliss, the Royal Bliss loan, which is more for the civil servants.
And these loans can range from what price to what amount? Sorry.
It depends. There's this CBN rule of what we call single obligor limits. So you're not supposed to exceed a certain portion of a certain percentage of your capital in terms of the loan you're giving to a particular customer.
Oh.
If it's an individual, it's 1%. If it's a corporation, it's about 5% of your share capital. So we try to give within those our limits, but then we still try to serve the customer's needs after proper appraisal of what they want to use the money for and all other indices we normally look at when we're giving out facilities. So apart from the loans, like I said, we have a number of other services, what they call these daily savings. Around here, I think they call it Tetebe. I don't know if I pronounced it correctly.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, daily savings.
Some like contributions.
Yes, daily.
Like
yes, that we have that. We have, like I said, the Save for Christmas. We have the normal savings account, Super Kid. I can't list all of them here. We have a large variety of services. Then, of course, the e-channels where you can access.
So you mentioned USSD. Is it functional?
Yes, it's functional.
I should really like to use that one. I think USSD is easier.
It's functional. Yeah.
But so you have the USSD.
We have the mobile app.
The mobile app.
The online banking.
The online internet banking.
Yeah.
Then you have the ATM card.
We have the ATM card.
Can anyone get the ATM card?
Anyone can get the ATM card.
Okay.
I actually have mine here with me, and I've been using it over the months, more than a year since I got it.
Maybe after the break we'll get to see one what it looks like, because I've not seen, to be honest. And these are some of the products, like personally I feel ease the operations in the bank. Yeah. So Sister Queen.
Okay. So you earlier mentioned like 5 places we have the bank around Cross River State or in Cross River State. Now, how do people outside the state get to enjoy your services and products?
Well, that's where the e-channels come in. You can actually open an account online and fund your account. You can actually download the mobile app
without coming to the bank. The phone number links to your account, you can always use it for your USSD transactions. Okay, so I know you mentioned so much, a lot of what you spoke about was based on loan. That means there's a lot of money in that bank, right? That's a lighter note. How can an individual, let's say I wanted to get a loan from the bank, what's the process? Can you just walk me through? Well, it starts with an application you do to the MD of the bank. Like a written letter or something? Yes, a written application to the MD of the bank. In your application, you likely would state the amount you want, what you want to use it for, your proposed repayment period, that's the duration of the loan, and then it will be referred to the credit department. An officer will be assigned to you who would appraise your application. If you have, depending on the kind of collateral you want to offer, they would look at it, and after all said and done,
if let's say you want, let's say you applied for 200,000, and at the end of the day, the officer discovers that you do not necessarily need that much, they can advise you based on what they've seen. Okay, come down to this, and then they advise you how to go about it. Of course, we have to monitor what you're using the money for. We don't just give you the money and then you vamoose. Then when it goes bad, we begin to come hunting. So we certainly would follow up to ensure that the money which you are collecting is actually put for the purpose for which you are collecting that money. So
do you follow the same process for a business?
We follow it for everybody.
So let's say a company, a reputable company, needed money. They just need funding, for instance. They still have to bring a collateral or something, I don't know.
Either collateral or guarantors. But all those are still collateral. Security for the loan. Okay. There are different kinds of securities, but those are the major ones one can easily get.
So like who is a guarantor? Like if let's say I brought Queen to sign, I need 2 million and I brought Queen to sign for me.
She would be your guarantor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying now. She is my guarantor. So if Queen came and signed for me, just that.
It doesn't just work that way. We would have to assess the Queen. Assuming she's we would usually, depending on the history of Queen, probably she has an already she probably has an existing account with us. Would look at the turnover in her account if it's a business account. If it's not, maybe she's a civil servant, would look at her grade level, her pay slip, if there is anything that brings that, if her salary monthly take home can comfortably carry repayment in case of default from you, if her salary can carry and all that. All those are the things the credit officer will look at before making a recommendation. So it doesn't just flow that she comes and signs. What if she signs and she doesn't have the capacity to pay? Of course, we can't kill her to collect the money.
Yeah.
So
that means you have to assess the guarantor also.
Certainly, you assess the guarantor.
And it can be one, two, can be just one.
It depends, but it could be one with other collateral. It could be two. It depends on the amount. It all depends.
So sometimes
on
you get
the
a guarantor and a collateral.
Yes.
Ooh.
It all depends on what you're dealing with. So
just like as I was saying, for a business, let's say I have a very fine company. Now the company is beautiful, it's promising, but it's new. We have everything, all the structure in place. How do we get a loan? Can't you just give me a loan because my company is promising? No. No,
it doesn't flow.
Okay, so how does it work?
We need to see signs of activity from you, no matter how small. Okay, it shows that yes, you're a going concern. There's consistency from your, well, I'm a lawyer, but at least my time in the bank has exposed me to some procedures that hitherto I wasn't aware of. So from your financials, the officer appraising you can tell if this business is a going concern, if it has the capacity to repay a certain amount of money. Your turnover for the year, assuming, could be ₦1 million and you're asking for 10 million naira. Come on, you can't use 10 million for anything reasonable and then you pay back. They would have to assess you, okay, how much do you need to take this business to the next level? Well, maybe 1.5, 2, considerable, but they also have to look at other aspects of the loan application before making a final recommendation.
So that means a business of that magnitude that you think everything is okay with it, they can pay back. Looking at them, you think they can pay back.
You can't tell from mere sight. You need to study.
When you study them and notice, oh, they are promising they can pay back. That means you can give them money without a guarantor.
No. You know.
Still, you need a guarantor.
You still need a guarantor. Come on, we're in Nigeria.
Okay, so thank you so much. It's been a very beautiful one. It's already getting hot on the table, so let's go on a short break. When we come back, you will get more. You know, we've not even started, but already I think I've known so much already about I might be coming with a very serious guarantor to get a loan. So, so don't touch that dial. I'll be right back. Stay tuned.
My name is Briggs Idarefa. I am the company secretary of First Royal Microfinance Bank Limited. I've been with the bank for 3 years plus, 3 years and a few months. And firstly, I'll talk about the relationship between the bank and its host community. In this case, I'm talking about the Mbukpa community, which is a very cordial relationship we've had while I've been in this bank. And I can tell you for free that the community has also been very, very good to us. Like, I'll use an instance during the NSAS, when banks were being damaged and destroyed. It was our host community boys that mobilized themselves to protect our structure here. And of all the banks in the south, Calabar South, were about the only bank that wasn't damaged, and we thank the Father for it. On a personal note, working in this bank, my background is legal. I'm a legal practitioner by training. Prior to this job, I had been in mainstream legal practice, but working here as a company secretary and then doubling as a legal officer has also widened my knowledge in terms of law and its application, not necessarily what you gain in the courtroom, but hands-on in a corporate setting, in a formal setting, how things are done. I've learned quite a lot that I wouldn't have been able to learn if I was still in a law firm going to court. So at least I have a bit of that, and I also have a bit of this corporate experience as well. So it's been of great joy to me, because no knowledge is a waste, and I've been able to learn so much. And I pray the Father to also give me the enablement to learn even more and put in more effort to the growth of this establishment. Thank you.
I'm Mr. Robert Edem. As you can see, staff of First Royal Microfinance Bank. I've been with the bank for over 11 years now. I think I've benefited a lot from the bank. The bank has made me who I am today. And I wish to still be with the bank because the bank has provided a good atmosphere, a serene environment for me to achieve whatever I want to achieve in the sector. So I'm grateful to the Father for this great opportunity that the Father has granted to me. And not only me alone, and to our customers, because if we should go around, the story is the same. Everybody is happy, the customers are happy, the staff, they are happy. So there is joy everywhere, and we are grateful to the Father for this great opportunity. Oh, thank you.
My name is God's Will. I have been with First Royal Microfinance Bank for 6 years now, and the experience is awesome. Working here has really broadened my intellect in the financial environment, and it has also given me the ability to meet with different kinds of people all over the globe. I've been able to interact with people and share different ideas and in all areas. So my working here gives me great joy. I wish to put more effort. I wish to I would want to stay longer if the opportunity is given. So it's a wonderful thing. is a good thing.
My name is Imemonde Etam. I've worked in this establishment for 6 years, and I have benefited so much from this establishment. What I have acquired, it's wonderful. And I also wish God should give us the strength, give me the strength to continue to work. And the relationship with the bank and the host community has been very, very cordial. They have been very supportive. We don't have any issues. Thank you.
Welcome back. You're watching Starcross Television, and on your screen is still the Insights Out, where we bring to you beautiful insights to so many departments of the BCS humanitarian and BCS human capital development. I'm not doing this alone.